So last summer I had a huge gear update and I was researching really hard which camera to get. The whole of the internet was saying to me that Canon 70D is pretty much all I need. But I said, okay, what if I go a bit higher, a bit lower? What can I get that has the best ratio between the price and performance? And I've landed on Canon 80D. There was not much reviews about it at the time, and I was a bit skeptical, especially after Casey Neistat had such a horrible opinion about it, that it's not reliable. And I was like, really? Oh, I need a reliable camera. So I went out, I did my research, and in the end, I did finally decide to get a Canon 80D. And after half a year of rigorously using it, I would still choose it over and over and over again. Let me show you why. First of all, it's Canon. You have a wide selection of lenses, you have a wide selection of third-party lenses. It's just a standard. It uses standard lenses, it uses standard battery. It's just easier that way, especially because I already have a couple of Canon lenses and my dad also uses Canon. So when my battery died 5 minutes ago, I just went and exchanged the battery for another one and now we can film. The main thing, in my opinion, the biggest addition from 70D to 80D, which is like a successor to 70D, is the super fast autofocus. I mean, I can do this all day. Okay, now I can do this all day and he'll find exactly where my face is and which thing should he focus on, you know? And this is a Sigma lens that I have on right now. If I would use the kit lens that came with it, that would be a lot faster. And if you're a YouTuber, that is super awesome. Like, I don't even need to wait for a lot of time, and it usually doesn't miss. It missed this time, but usually it doesn't. Especially if you have a face that's like lightning fast autofocus, bitches. So yeah, that was a huge advantage for me, especially with the more expensive kit lens. This gets you amazing results. If you need that, if you're shooting moving objects, if you just want to make sure that the focus is always where it should be, you just use autofocus, and I had no problems whatsoever with it. It has a bigger sensor than the 70D, which means that low light conditions are a lot better. It's not as amazing as Sony a7S, but you know what? I use lights anyway, so woo! Light attack! Yeah, I use lights anyway, so it's nice to have a lower light compatibility camera, but it doesn't have to be super amazing at it. It is super amazing at it, it just doesn't need to be the best. Then a super simple feature that you need if you're shooting on your own, or if you're often shooting at weird angles, it has a flip screen. Like, why don't more cameras have a flip screen? This is the highest tier camera of Canon that has a flip screen. Seriously, guys? And that was pretty much what determined my huge range of cameras to 2 or 3. It was the flip screen. It has a bigger sensor than the 70D, which means it captures more light if you have low light conditions. You have other cameras that do a lot better in this, but they don't have a flip screen, and I need a freaking flip screen. So see, when you truly define what you need in a camera, it just narrows down to just a couple of models. It has a mic and headphone input. I thought that is a standard equipment of every DSLR camera, but apparently I was super wrong. And the 70D only had a mic input and it didn't have a headphone input. So if you're out shooting and you would like to check your audio with some headphones, you can't do that. And with this one, you can! So you have like everything in a small package. It has a big scroll button, you know, in the menu. So if you are used to, especially if you come more from photography and you're used to getting all your settings with the upper button and the lower scrolly button, you need that feature. That is pretty much the main feature of a camera, but lower models usually don't have the big scrolly button on the side of the camera. So that was a huge plus. I sometimes like to play with those, and it gives you more flexibility. You can do it via touch screen because it has a touch screen, or you can do it via buttons. For example, if you don't want to do it with a touch screen, So it works like a normal DSLR photography camera, but it has all the little perks that a video camera also needs. It also has a bigger battery capacity. The battery looks the same, but it actually stores more power, which is amazing. The camera is still pretty normal sized and light, which means it's quite portable. You can go with it to travel, you can do travel videos, things like that. It's not super tiny DSLR, but is still a portable one. It's not like really heavy, but it doesn't shoot in 4K. So that was a bit of a drawback for me, but for now I still don't have a computer that would be capable of seamlessly rendering 4K. So I just said I'm just gonna stay with the HD capabilities for now, and when it's time to move to 4K, we'll do 4K. But for now, I needed a camera that can do photography good, that can do amazing video, and that is portable and light. That are two key components for me, because even though this is a stationary setup and I don't move it much, I still like it to be portable and to give me a wide variety of options. And price performance wise, this camera is amazing, especially together with this kit lens. The kit lens is usually pretty average, but this one, it's quite amazing. The lightning fast autofocus combined with a nice range that you can have and pretty solid aperture is pretty much all you need for starters. The lens I have on right now is my Sigma 18-35, and this lens also makes beautiful, beautiful pictures. Apart from everything that I just told you, it also has amazing compatibility with your smartphone, and it connects via Wi-Fi or NFC, so you can have all the photos that you have on your camera, you can have also on your phone, and vice versa. You can even connect directly to the computer. It's amazing. That is one feature that I saw already with the Canon G7X that I use for vlogging. And I have to say, these are the things that sold me on this camera. It is a bit on the pricey side, but if you're looking for a mid-range to high-range camera, this is, in my opinion, the best price-performance camera. If you don't need a flip screen, you have a bit more options, but if you do need a flip screen, then this is it, my loves. In my opinion, this camera is truly the young filmmaker's best choice. If you have any more questions, you know where to find me. I'll always be lurking in the comments. I love this camera really a lot, and I am so happy that I got it because my life just became so much easier. It's fully compatible, customizable, you can do with it whatever you want, and that for me is the best part of this camera. And yeah, I really love it. So yeah, if you have any more questions, feel free to comment down below. I'll always be in the comments answering your questions. Here's another video from my channel that you can watch. Of course you can subscribe. I would be more than happy if you would subscribe to my videos, because that means I can make more of them. And I'll see you soon. Bye!